Hello and welcome back. If you are preparing for WAEC, JAMB or NECO or any other exams, this video is for you. Today we will learn 5 important laws in circuit geometry. If you understand this, you can answer any circuit question in your exams. Let's get started. What is geometry? The branch of mathematics that deals with the measurement and relationship of lines, angles, surfaces and solids. And today we will focus on circle, chord and arc. In your right hand you can see a circle with chord AB and a diameter through the center 0. A chord is a straight line that joins any 2 points on the circumference of a circle. You can see this line AB in that circle. That is a chord. But if the chord passes through the center of the circle, we call it a diameter. It's important to note that every diameter is a chord, but not every chord is a diameter. So this is the basis of what we are going to be learning for today. So take note as we proceed to the next slide. So the midpoint of a chord. In your right hand you can see a circle with center 0, chord AB, line OM perpendicular to AB. In the M is the midpoint. So law number 1, the midpoint of a chord. The law says that a straight line drawn from the center of a circle to bisect a chord meets the chord at 90 degrees. Okay, so look at this diagram. Line OM comes from center 0 and cuts chord AB into 2 equal parts. So AM is equal to MB. And the angle AMO is 90 degrees. WAEC tests this a lot. So we are going to proceed to the next slide, which is our law 2. Law 2, angle at center. So you can see the diagram, my circle, arc AB, angle AOB at center, and angle APB at circumference. So law 2 states that angle at center. So the angle that an arc makes at the center is twice the angle it makes at any point of the circumference. So angle AOB at the center is 80 degrees. Then angle at circumference is 40 degrees. Hope you understand. So angle P, the twice of angle P will be angle O. So let's proceed to the next slide, which will give us our law 3. So in our law 3 we have angle in same segments. So in my diagram you can see the circle with 4 angles A, B, C, D standing on the same arc. So this law 3 states that angles in the same segment, they are equal. So I mean that A is equal to B and C is equal to D. All of them, they are equal. Once you see this in the exam, you already have the free marks. Okay, so it's very simple and very important to note. So we are going to be proceeding to the next law, that is the 4th law. So the 4th law, we talk about angle in a semicircle. In my diagram, the semicircle with angle ASB is equal to 90 degrees. So law number 4 states that angle in a semicircle, the angle in a semicircle is always a right angle. That is 90 degrees. Half of 80 is 90, you know. So angle ASB here is 90 degrees. So it's a very easy mark for you to achieve in your exams. So away from that, as you have considered my diagram well, let's proceed to the next slide, to the 5th and last law. So we have a cyclic quadrilateral. Law number 5 states that a cyclic quadrilateral is a 4-sided shape whose corners all touch the circle. So there are two important laws. There are two important laws in this cyclic quadrilateral, a four-sided shape fits into a circle. So law A, opposite angles add up to 180. So angle A plus angle C will give me 180. Angle B plus angle D will give me 180. Then the law B states that the exterior angle is equal to the opposite interior angles. These come out every year. Please remember it. Very important to note. So let's proceed so that I give you a recap. It's good that you have a pen and paper so that you note everything that I teach you here, because it is being verified as the most things that many examination bodies love to test their students. So we proceed. Here is a recap. We talk about chord, we talk about the midpoint, we talk about angle at the center, we talk about the same segment, we talk about semicircle and a cyclic quadrilateral. Alright, so these are what you have to note in this teaching that is going on right now. It's very important, so don't forget anyone. So try to subscribe for part 2, that is exam past questions. Thank you for watching to the end. In part 2, we will solve WAEC, NECO and JAMB past question using these 5 laws. So subscribe to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss it. Like this video if it helped you. See you in the next lesson. Bye. I will read your comments.